The owners of a barbecue chain in northern Arizona are in federal custody tonight, accused of hiring and smuggling illegal immigrants for profit.
Yesterday, their restaurants were raided by DHS. 12 News journalist Sean Rice has been reviewing court documents today. And Sean, what are you learning?
Yeah, this was actually an indictment that came down last May. The owners just were arrested yesterday. So this has been a process for the last couple of months. It's actually an investigation that's taken 3 years to result in these arrests. Now, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Arizona says Robert and Brenda Colston, the owners of Colt Grill in Yavapai County, have spent years recruiting, smuggling, and illegally hiring undocumented migrants to work at their barbecue restaurants. Court records claim the owners knew that this would make them more money if they hired people who are not authorized to work here in the U.S. Now, this was the scene Tuesday morning as Homeland Security agents served 5 search warrants at those 5 locations. They have 4 barbecue restaurants here in Arizona, from Prescott to Cottonwood. They also have one in Foley, Alabama. They arrested 4 people, including the owners and 2 employees, who are accused of helping the owners facilitate the alleged recruitment of illegal workers here in the States. HSI also detained 20 people who are accused of being in the U.S. illegally. This is the 10-page indictment. It says Cloustons intentionally sought to bypass a federal employment system called E-Verify. That's a system that business owners are required to use to check if prospective employees have eligibility to work legally. The alleged scheme went as far as the Cloustons creating a fake cleaning company that's called R&R AZ Cleaning LLC, in hopes of paying those workers well below minimum wage, often in cash, potentially shielding those payments from the Colt Grill business. Now, prosecutors also allege Robert Clouston directed his recruiters to fire United States citizens and hire more undocumented workers, specifically Mexican nationals who would work for a lesser wage. This is former federal prosecutor Josh Colesrud. He tells me and explained how these crimes were a part of a financial benefit to the owners. Take a listen.
The business won't have to pay the appropriate taxes on those wages. So they're saving money in 2 different fronts. One with payroll, and the second with taxes with the U.S. and state governments. So that there's a lot of financial incentives to try to cheat the government in this aspect.
And Colesrud went on to tell me that the Cloustons could be facing significant prison time if convicted on the 5-count indictment. Hiring and recruiting illegal workers does come with a mandatory 3-year stint behind bars. If they're convicted of additional counts, it could rise to 10 years in federal prison. Now, this morning, the couple did appear before a federal judge in Flagstaff. They were advised of their charges, and a judge agreed to hold them with no possibility of release until their next hearing that is scheduled to take place this upcoming Monday. Mark.
Sean, thanks.